Welcome, everyone, to the Loose Lug Nut Scoops Ice Cream Shop Xfinity Series, Round 9 at the Monster Mile of Dover International Raceway, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, as always, on Saturday nights, I am Joshua Medlock on a mic for you here tonight. 100 laps these drivers are going to be pulling out here this evening, and man, I have been sitting here watching practice, everybody that is good, that is tuning in. And it looks rough. These guys looks like they are going to have their hands full with that new tire model on the Xfinity car that was released Wednesday. Still looks like that right front, though, is going to be the problem here at Dover. What line, though, however, is going to come into play? Is it going to be that low line, or is it going to be even that high line right up against that wall, right next to, or in that third lane? Well, that remains to be seen. We've got about 6.5 minutes left to go here in practice. These drivers, man, it is going to be a rough indeed. Let me check on some here real quick. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that, but I did want to get the right information here for you. So taking a look at that pre-race analytics here real quick. We've got an air temp of 70 degrees. That track temp is warm, but it is not extremely high. It's only 82 degrees. We are going to be pulling 100 laps here, 100 miles, as it is a mile raceway. Tire window is going to be a tough call. Now, I've got it at 45 to 55, but I'm hearing that depending on how hard you run it, it can blow at anywhere between, say, 30 to 40, roughly. I did put it at 40 to 55. That is just a rough estimate. I am not perfect. But the fuel window is going to be about 55, in between 55 and 61 laps, give or take, plus or minus a few laps. So, well, that remains to be seen as well on that fuel window. Pit road speed, however, 35 miles per hour. It is a very, very slow pit road speed here at Dover. Going to have to be very, very careful on pit road at Dover not to go a lap down, because if they do, and it is very well possible, get the green flag runs in here tonight, it is going to be so hard to get that lap back under green flag conditions. So drivers going to have their hands full all up and down the track on a pit road, as well as just in the cars in general. So good luck to everybody down there. It looks like Katie Dugas joining us in a chat here. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the point standings coming into tonight. And I did manage to get it fixed from last week. So Brandon Thornhill had a 400 even points. Congratulations to Brandon for right now being in that top spot. He's been up here a couple of weeks, but Justin Michael right behind him, up a spot into second, 387 points, 13 back. Kyle Chadwick up a spot into third, 382, 5 back. Ronald Klein down 2 spots into fourth, 374 points, 8 back. Jason Lance in fifth, up 4 spots, 359, 15 back. Daniel Smallwood down a spot in 6th, 359, 1 back. Mitchell Reeves up a spot into 7th, 356, 2 back. Rob Haynes up a spot into 8th, 354, 2 back. Travis Browner up 2 spots into 9th, 352, 2 back. Randy Arms going to round out the top 10, down 3 spots from last week, 346 points, 6 back. Keith Haney up 2 spots just outside the top 10 and 11th, 339 points, 7 back. Trent Drum is going to stay right where he's at in the 12th at 333 points, 6 back. Mark Jackson up a spot in 13th, 312 points, 21 back. Brandon Murray down 8 spots into 14th, 311 total points, 1 back. And Dustin Covington, I always call him Justin. Justin Covington is going to round out the top 15 in points, up 2 spots in the 15th at 309. 2 points behind Brandon Murray. So that is going to be the point standings coming in to tonight's race at the Monster Mile of Dover. So, man, these guys, I'm looking to see what these guys are going to do in the race. We've got 20 drivers out here tonight, relatively a small field here. And right now, Justin Michael up at the top spot in practice. Trent Drum second. Cal Chadwick third. Topper Dugas in fourth. And Rob Haynes in fifth. We've got about 2 minutes left of practice. They're going to get directly into qualifying. We are going to step away and play the national anthem. Qualifying will be underway, folks, when we come back.
Can you see
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. Right now, Jason Lance in the top spot here with a 23.897. It is open qualifying for loose lug nuts, so everybody is out on the track at one time. Definitely going to be interesting to see who can hold on to it. It looks like we've got a few drivers that have elected not to qualify right now. The number 3 of Mark Jackson, the number 73 of Jeremy Crandall, the 934 of John, the number 2 of Brandon Murray, and the number 125 of Lee Ryerson Jr. But right now, Jason up front. Rob Haynes going to go into second, knocking the 87 of Justin Michael back to third. Rob Haynes, 2/100ths of a second behind, or 2/10, really. I mean, he's right there, 0.002 behind Jason Lance. 2/100ths. There we go. Man, that's close. All right, Daniel Smallwood going up to the top spot, knocking Jason back to second. A little bit of a shuffling going on back at around the 5th, 6th, and 7th position. Jeff Gilmore, Kyle Chadwick, and Trevor Pertelli. I know that name from somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, about 20 seconds to go here in qualifying. If Jason Lance can hold on to it, he will grab the pole. Brandon Thornhill, our points leader, currently right now in 11th, and there is the checkered flag. Daniel Smallwood going to go up into the top spot after qualifying with a 23.847. Still waiting on the timer to count down some of these drivers to finish their laps. Once it happens, we will get them on the grid here for the Loose Lug Nut Scoop Ice Cream Shop Xfinity Series. Round 9 at Dover, and that is going to count them down right there. Let's get them on the grid here, folks. All right, the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Daniel Smallwood grabbing the pole with a 23.847. Congratulations to Daniel for getting the pole. Cal Chadwick going to start on the outside of him in second. Jason Lance third. Rob Haynes in fourth. Justin Michael fifth. Jeff Gilmore sixth. Topper Dugas seventh. Trevor Pertelli eighth. Trent Drum ninth, and Ronald Klein in 10th. Brandon Thornhill in 11th. Andrew Fessenden 12th. Judd Danielson 13th. Ray Richer 14th. Robert Mattis 15th. Mark Jackson not qualifying. He is going to start in 16th. Brandon Murray likewise not qualifying 17th. John 18th. Lee Ryerson Jr. 19th. And Jeremy Crandall is going to round out the field here tonight in 20th. So let's go ahead and see. We'll get our pole sitter up here real quick. Daniel Smallwood, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Well, Daniel, real quick, buddy, this is Dover. Man, the new tire model on the Xfinity cars. You are the pole sitter. Man, how's the track? How's the car here tonight?
It's not my favorite at all. I don't know why, but we come out of the turns, and it's the rear tire just keeps spinning. They're not gripping at all. I don't know why they're doing that, but after we get a few laps, it gets better. We just gotta let everybody get the tires warmed up and keep going.
Well, you guys are gonna, you guys are getting around this track pretty quickly. You guys are rolling off here, so not gonna keep you. Do you think if everybody can just stay calm and work the track, do you think you guys can knock this out relatively quickly?
Oh yeah, we get these tires warmed up. The tire ball is great once it gets warmed up. Everybody races good on it and everything. Dover brings some green flag runs, so if we can get that going, I think we got something for them.
All right, Daniel, good luck down there, buddy. Man, hey, congratulations again on the pole, bud.
Oh, yeah, man, we going to do her. Thank you.
All right, Daniel Smallwood up front. The 88 of Kyle Chadwick's going to be onto his outside. We'll get him going here in just a few moments. I think they're going to get 2 laps here. They may only get 1 here at Dover. Oh, they're only going to get 1. That pace car is going to dive off. Daniel Smallwood onto the inside as they make their way around turn number 4 here onto this short front stretch here at Dover, the Monster Mile. Here we go, folks. And the green flag is back out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are racing here at the Monster Mile. I said back out. It is just out. My bad. 2 wide action happening back here for second place already. The 86 and the 88 going at it. Jason Lance and Kyle Chadwick. But the first lap is going to go to Daniel Smallwood. The 86, now the 87 of Justin Michael. The 199 of Haynes coming through. Trent Drum, the 85 of Judd Danielson, going to get around of that 110. Or that 12, sorry, the 110 of Andrew right up ahead of him. Here comes the 2 of Brandon Murray. All right, a couple of laps down, looking good. Justin Michael going to the inside of the 86 of Jason Lance. Rob Haynes also looking to the inside of the 86. All right, while these guys are green a flag here, Popper going to get around to the 86. Let's take a look who we have in chat here this evening really quick. We've got, of course, Katie Dugas, Sue Blue joining us in. Let's go Hambone, TD number 12. Justin Michael out there onto the track. Dale Jr. 88 also out there. Glad to have all of you tuning in. How are you all doing? Looks like Mark Jackson and Trevor Pertelli did not start the race here tonight. So we only have 18 drivers. Lap 6. Taking a look here at the number 12. Trent Drum to the inside of Judd Danielson. This is back here for the top 10. What's up, Darren? Dude, I'm just switching cameras, man. These guys just trying to get everybody on point. Oh, everybody deserves airtime. So, Longview, Texas. Glad to have you, Darren. Glad you're in chat, though. Oh, I see the back of that number 33. No doubt about it. I see it back there, running the MaxSpeedTV, right there in the back of that 33 of Topper. Well, Christmas time's coming up, and boy, what a race this would be for some of these drivers. Well, all these drivers really out here, to have a win right before Christmas. Of course, tomorrow night they are also going to be racing for Luce. And I'm not sure where they're at, but it is going to be on MaxSpeedTV with Michael D'Amico. Just making sure everybody are about 0.2 of a second, back from one another. Not really any battles going on. We are at lap number 10 now. A little bit of a battle back here. That was presumably getting ready to take off. The 73 of Jeremy Crandall, the 125 of Lee Ryerson Jr. We'll keep an eye on Jeremy and Lee here as the 125 is going to go low. The 73 to the outside. Not able to make it stick out there. The 125 going to hold that position over the 73. Back up top here, battle. Oh, the 88 of Kyle Chadwick off the track. And does manage to come back up safely as the 199 of Rob Haynes is going to get around Kyle. Going to go back into fourth. Daniel Smallwood, 1.7 seconds now ahead of Justin Michael. Daniel says this ain't his track. Yeah, right. I don't believe that for 1 second. Trent Duran back here, the number 12. Well, he's fallen back a spot. He's currently in 10th, started 9th. Still holding strong here, early. Still early, though. Still early. We'll see Trent move up, I'm sure. These tires, and you could already tell the fall off. I mean, it's just a few laps. Oh, okay. We're going to have a little bit of a battle back here. 14 of Robert Mattis right up ahead of the 44 of Ray Richard and the 85 of Judd Danielson. Judd was looking inside of the 44. Wasn't able to get anything of it. Keep an eye on the group here. The 57 of Jeff Gilmore, Andrew Fessenden, and Trent Drum as they go pretty much bumper to bumper. The 57, Jeff, currently in 8th. And, all right, the 88 of Kyle Chadwick's got a little bit of company right behind him. The 33 of Topper Dugas. Topper looking low, not going to be able to do it as the 88 drops it right in front of him. Rob Haynes trying to catch up to Justin Michael. The last lap for Rob Haynes was a 24.262. As Cal Chadwick and a Topper Dugas do battle. Topper to the inside. Topper going to have it at the line. Currently running in 4th place. Still side by side. They make their way into turn number 1. The 88 going to lose the momentum on that outside line, that mid line there as Topper goes into 3rd. Or Topper goes into 4th. Excuse me. Too many 3s. Well, that lap Topper Dugas a 24.485. We'll stay on that 33 here real quick just to show you how each lap it falls off. So a 24.485, and this time by for the 33 is going to be a 24.659. So about a 2 to 3 second fall off, almost 2 second fall off, really. Oh, Daniel up front. He's Justin Michael, though, has closed the gap there on that number 8, now down to about 0.7 of a second. Lap 21 of 100, lap 22. Still looking strong. Now these tires really starting to kick in. Don't know about that grip, but we are on a pretty good run here, though. Well, the 110 of Robert Fessenden to the inside of the 57. Jeff falling 2 spots as the number 2's going to get around. The number 12 of Trent Drum still looking. He has fallen back a couple of more tires. Whew, rough. Yes, it is. Marcolian? Hope I said your name correctly. Yeah, that crow on that 33 is done nicely for sure. Up topper at about 1.8 seconds behind Rob Haynes. Rob falling about 2.3 seconds back from Justin Michael, who is now still about 0.6 of a second behind Daniel. Ray Richer still running 14th. Judd falling back a couple of spots into 15th. Lee Ryerson Jr. started 19th. He is up 2 into 17th. And John, not even going to pronounce it, right where he's running, in 18th spot. So, everybody's still looking pretty strong here. Still. Ooh, got a battle here. Oh, nope. The 73 of Jeremy Crandall going to get it right around the 85 of Judd Danielson. All right, Brandon Murray, 17th to 8th, having a good run. Right behind him, looks like some blinking going on. That might have been my screen. 110 of the 57. How about we go right along here with the driver? What do you say, folks? We've got to crank it up, Cam, here, but they are spread out, so how about we do a little low cockpit here with Andrew Fessenden? You just see a lot of throttle control, trying to keep control over this Xfinity car. And they're running a good line. So we go back up here. We've got a few battles. The 86, Jason Lance, Ronald Klein coming up on the 86. Oh, the speed, man. The speed is dropping for sure. Into the corners as Justin Michael really has closed the gap now on that number 8. Down to 1 at about 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second now. All over the tail of that number 8 of Daniel Smallwood. Well, Trevor Pratelli, I have no idea where I know you from, but I know you from somewhere. But As we now have a battle for the lead and a possible pass. No, Justin Michael not going to be able to do it. It'd have been nice to see you out there on the track, though, Trevor. This guy's really knocking these laps down left and right. Man, that 87, oh my golly, let's go on a right front here to that 87. We're going to bring this up for everybody to take a look at. A right front view of Justin Michael coming up to the leader. The Topper is in third, getting around Rob Haynes. Rob down about 0.5 of a second behind Topper Dugas. Man, Justin just can't seem to make it stick to get that nose in there. Daniel doing a very good job keeping him at bay. Nobody has yet to pit here. Lap 37 of 100. I put it at that tire run at about 45 to 55. Fuel laps at about 55 to 61. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes down first as Lee Ryerson Jr. goes one lap down. The first driver a lap down. John, the last driver on the lead lap as the leaders are behind him. Taking a look at that chase view, or rear chase view here, looking back to the leaders from John. John, man, has got his hands full with that 934 Chevrolet machine. Oh! I'm hearing the back end really wants to swing around on you. Still looks like Justin kind of backed off a little bit. We'll keep an eye on 1 and 2 here. Topper trying to get a gap there between him and Ronald Klein. Kyle Chadwick has got some company with the 86 of Jason Lance. Here comes the 2 of Brandon Murray to the inside of the 199 of Rob Haynes. Rob falling back to 8th. Brandon Murray going to go into 7th. Lap 41 of 100. Wow. Okay. Oh, John will go a lap down, as well as Ray Richer. As the leaders get around Ray, Judd Danielson now the last driver on the lead lap. That's on the lead lap. Currently running in 15th. Well, I'm interested to see who's going to come down pit road first, to be honest with you. Oh, Justin Michael all over the back bumper of the 8. And the 87 gonna sneak his nose in there to the inside, almost making contact there with the 8. Good job knowing where that right front is. Well, here comes the 14. Robert Mattis down pit road. So Robert coming down pit road. They are now lap 45, I would say, within that tire window here. I don't know. Do you keep risking that tires, or do you just keep going until that fuel with the 87, man, going to dive it low, not going to be able to get it down there soon enough, as Smallwood keeps it up front here. And man, this is a good race. Not a big field, but keeping it clean. And here comes the 33. Looks like Topper has had enough. Coming down pit road, and he is going to lock it down. Going to get at that 35 speed. Coming down that slow, dreadful pit road. Man, I don't think you can get any slower than 35 miles an hour. That is, that's horrendous. Well, hopefully everybody's enjoying the race here tonight, the broadcast. Somebody said, Darren, yeah, I know, I change cameras pretty quickly. You know, I just try to keep the flow of things. It looks like we've got about 10 watching here tonight. Glad to have all of you out there. We got 6 likes. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes here tonight. That'd be great. Really would appreciate it. I'm sure the drivers would too. All right, Topper in and out. He's got the 4 Mr. Feelgoods in the fuel, and he is back out on his way. Justin Michael coming down pit road. Green flag pit stop starting to happen here. Justin Michael now down pit road is going to give up that second place to Ronald Klein. And it looks like Daniel Smallwood has had enough as well as they come down pit road. He comes down pit road. But now the question remains, when is Ronald Klein and company coming down? Ronald going to stay out, going to go to the lead a lap here. I don't know if they get a bonus point for leading a lap here or not. If you're out there in chat, I would appreciate, the help on that. I don't know the full rules here at Loose just yet. So if y'all can elaborate on how that is given, I sure would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Jason Lance now down pit road, as well as Daniel Smallwood. He is in his pit stall there. Rob Haynes, Judd Danielson now coming down into his pit stall. Justin Michael off and away. Still waiting for the top, really the top 10. And the top 11 now as Lee Ryerson Jr. goes into 11th. So the top 11 still waiting for the top 11 to pit. Here comes Ronald Klein. Kyle Chadwick not coming down pit road. Kyle going to take over the lead. It's going to put Brandon Murray in second as Ronald treks it down that slow pace speed of 35 miles per hour. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, no big field here tonight, buddy, but I'm doing what I can do, man. These guys are killing it, though. We're over halfway done, and it is just a little past 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. These guys are knocking it out pretty quickly. Well, Lee Ryerson Jr., now the top 9 have not pitted. They are now within that fuel window of 55 to 61 laps. So now we're probably going to see some more drivers come down pit road. Yes, we are. Brandon Murray in the number 2 going to be coming down pit road. Slow speed of 35. Man, that's got to be rough. That has to be rough. Sorry, Darren. I did not know you had vertigo, man. I do apologize. All right, Brandon Thornhill down pit road in the 68. And it looks like Trent Drum also coming down pit road. True, John. That is true. But hey, 18 car field here tonight. 20 drivers was in here. Mark Jackson and Trevor Pertelli did not start, so we have 18. But hey, we still got coming down to about 40 to go here. And Kyle Chadwick, Jeff Gilmore, Jeremy Crandall, your top three. Looks like Lee Ryerson Jr. the first driver a lap down. He has yet to pit. Well, Kyle Chadwick down pit road. It's going to give the lead up to Jeff Gilmore. All right, so now we're going to watch that 57 of Gilmore here as he comes to take lap number 60. Man, and you know, he's been out here 60 laps. Him and Jeremy Crandall, as well as Lee Ryerson Jr., who is coming down. Oh, boy, that was close. No, we're wrecking, folks. No, not what you wanted to see. We're wrecking, and the caution is out. And it looks like Topper Dugas in the mix here, but we're going to go back and take a look at what happened here. Not sure where it started, but we see Topper come out, and then right here a little bit of action going on. Okay, that is the 125, I believe that is, or is that the 112? That is the 125. So let me take a look here at Lee Ryerson Jr. Now, Lee Ryerson Jr. has some rear end damage. I don't know where that incident happened at. And that might have happened right here. Oh, yeah, I believe it might have happened right here. Yes, it did. The contact between the 57 and the 125. So the contact right here, the 125's down low, the 57 is up high, Topper comes down, and the 125 is right there. I don't know if they made contact or what. And then the 33 just tries to save it and right up into, I believe that is the 76 of Ronald Klein. And that, you know, just upset the 33, got damage to the 76 as well. The 33 down into, the 125, nowhere to go there as well. And the 125 right into the 33. And it looks like the 125 hitting the wall. Oh, man, it looks like Topper has already taken his car behind the wall. What? Well, that is not what you want to see. Well, all right. Well, we ran it halfway, so let's go ahead and get our first interview in here, and we're going to have to talk to somebody. Jason Lynch, Joshua the Booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, Jason. Well, man, halfway without a caution. Y'all got a good run, a green flag run there. Pit stops happening. Man, how did it feel after that long green flag run, buddy?
It felt like the car was going to be a monster if I went any more laps. But the tricky spot here on this track with this setup is coming up at turn 2. The car just wants to push up towards some outside wall. In the rest of the time, you know, it's just full throttle assist and it wants to break loose.
Oh, so the car really became a monster after. Okay, so a monster at the monster, right?
Yeah, you can call it that. You can call it even worse than that.
Okay, well, we'll just keep it PG and we'll call it that, all right? Well, what's your game plan here, buddy? I mean, don't give out details, but, you got a game plan going forward?
No.
No? All right, we'll just leave it at that, man. Good luck, Jason.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, they are getting double filed here, ready to go back green to flag a racing as everybody gets around here. But not what you really want halfway into the race at the Monster Mile of Dover. It looks like, okay, everybody catching up to the pace card here as that pace car is on the back stretch. Ronald Klein is going to be your leader up there, I do believe. Looks like it. With Justin Michael to his outside, Daniel Smallwood in third, Jeremy Crandall in fourth, and Jeff Gilmore going to round out that top five here. All righty, folks. Well, we might get that Crank It Up cam in here tonight. Oh, 87, really ready to go. He is watching the Ronald Klein. That pace car is going to dive off. Ronald got some damage, and Ronald is on the loud pedal. So guess what? The green flag is going to be out, and we are back underway here for the Loose Lug Nut Scoop Ice Cream Shop Xfinity Series. Round number 9. Let's crank it up here for the first time on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. As they go side by side right up here, we do have a new leader, Daniel Smallwood, back up front, followed by Justin Michael and a whole pack of Xfinity cars right behind. Man, Ronald Klein falling back. The number 73 of Jeremy Crandall, sorry. Wow. Boy, now I'm getting the names mixed up. Jeremy Crandall going to pass the 76. Rob Haynes, the 57 of Jeff Gilmore. There it is. Jason Lance, number 2, Brandon Murray, 68 on the outside. That is going to be Brandon Thornhill. The number 2, Brandon Murray. Boy, a battle of the Brandons here. Had to find Brandon real quick. All right, it looks like they were looking there, the 57 and the 86 both. Jeff Gilmore and Jason Lance. Justin Michael still trying to keep an eye on the leaders here. In my ticker here with a 199 of Rob Haynes to the inside of the 76 of Ronald Klein, and here they go. Oh, still too wide. Jeff Gilmore, the 86 of Jason Lance, the 68 Brandon Thornhill right there in the mix. Brandon is 1 lap down, as well as Judd Danielson. Judd is right now in that lucky dog position. So we'll keep an eye on the leaders, and we'll keep an eye on Judd Danielson as Ronald Klein falls back another spot into 10th. Go back up here to the leaders real quick. Daniel Smallwood and Justin Michael. Got 8 months of rust. You'll figure it out in about 2 days, Trevor. Like I said, I know your name from somewhere. I just don't know where. I can't put a tire on it right now. All right, well, a little bit of a gap now between Daniel and Justin. So let's go back here. Oh, Lee Ryerson Jr. Okay, he is on pit road here. Okay. Still a pack of cars back here around the number 2 of Brandon Murray. The 68 still in the mix here. Brandon Thornhill, the 85 of Judd Danielson. This is where that lucky dog position is. Now Brandon Thornhill is going to get around Judd. That's going to put Brandon in that lucky dog position if a caution was to come out. The 75 of the 85 of Judd Danielson now in company here with the 88 of Kyle Chadwick, and of course the number 12 of Trent Drum. Both of these gentlemen, it looks like, going to get around to the 85. Laps of 100 here tonight. We've got 2 more, well, really 1 more lap here. Well, got to finish lap 80, and then we will be at that 20 to go. So right now, 22 more laps remaining. The next time by 21. And these guys are killing it. Viewers, I think we hit 16 earlier. 1 more lap for Daniel Smallwood, and he is going to take that 20 to go mark here. Coming around turns 3 and 4 right at this moment. Guess what, folks? 20 to go here tonight. Oh, they killed it. Man, they just came out here and just knocked it down. I'm trying to keep an eye on the drivers, though, because they're still within about 0.3 of a second in between 1 and 0.3. So we're going to have to really still keep an eye on them. I would say the closest driver on those fresher tires, it would be that number 57 there of Jeff Gilmore. Now everybody else at about 21 or so, all the way up to 31 laps roughly. So different tire strategies here for sure, as I think it's going to be more of a tire game than a fuel game. I know you from SRA, buddy. All right, Rob Haynes in third. Justin Michael has backed off at about 6/10. Daniel Smallwood up about now 7/10 as they still try to knock down the final 16 laps here tonight. All right, 14 to go. All right, well, battle back here, the 86, Jason Lance to the inside of the 73 of Jeremy Crandall, but we can't forget Brandon Murray in the 2, right there with him, the 68 of Brandon Thornhill. He wants to get his lap back, and he is trying everything he can, and he is going to dive it low to the inside of the 73 of Jeremy Crandall. It's not for position. Here comes the 88 of Kyle Chadwick to the outside, now side by side with the 68. Man, these guys are knocking this race down here this evening. What an awesome run. I hate it for the drivers that was involved in the incident there. That was tough. Everybody running so well. I mean, everybody. Thanks, Trevor. Means a lot, buddy. 17 viewers here tuning in. Oh, the 88 of Kyle Chadwick catching that apron. 11 laps to go. Well, as we edge ever so closer to the end of the race here tonight, I do want to thank Over the Top, Scoops, and of course all of you out there that are tuning in here tonight. Thank you so much. I also would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and the 88 of Kyle Chadwick hard into the outside wall. Down is going to bring out the caution, and what happened to Kyle as we was watching it there? So, let's take a look here. At this 88 coming out of the corner. He's on the front stretch. He looks okay. Ooh, looks like the 73 scraping the wall. Kyle dives it down low, the 73 right up ahead of him, and then right there, I don't know if he got too high, was going to go look for a pass there on the 73 on the outside. Right there, hard into that outside wall, and it grabbed him and then shot him down into the inside wall and back up onto the track. Kyle Chadwick going to have some heavy damage onto that number 88 machine. So, oh yeah, everybody coming down pit road, no doubt about it. Now, we usually don't interview, or at least I try not to interview anybody under 10. But with that change here, and it looks like Jason Lance gonna stay out. Man, with that caution, man, it's a concentration level at its highest. So, yeah, I interviewed Jason, having a strong run here. To wait and see if Jason does come down. Our track position right now is probably going to be key. Is probably what he's looking at, but also he is on older tires. It looks like, of course, several others going to stay out as well. We take a look at it here. Jason Lance up front, Daniel Smallwood in second, Michael third, Rob Haynes fourth, and Jeff Gilmore going to be fifth. Well, man, I don't really know who to talk to be honest with you. I don't want to jinx nobody. How about we go and pull up Brandon Murray? Brandon Murray, Joshua Booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Well, the caution came out, man, the second caution of the evening, buddy. But how's the racing down there, man? What is it going to take to bring it home into victory lane and to keep that car all straight, basically?
I don't know what, if anything, we have for the leaders, but I know I can probably get a top 3 out of it. You know, the racing's been really good. I thought it was going to be way worse than it has been. So 2 cautions tonight's pretty good. These things are like, but it's like driving on eggshells. I mean, you can't do nothing.
Well, what do you think is, you know, don't give out no secrets, but you know, Dover is usually one of those tracks with that, you know, it could be either high line or low line. What do you think it's here tonight, or is it any line really?
It's definitely the bottom. Once you get pushed up into that middle groove, you're not going to do anything. I was actually racing my teammate Brandon Thornhill. He was a lap down, and I was trying to get around him try to get the guys in front of him, and he gave me the bottom, and he said once he hit that, you know, about that second groove, it just shot him up the track. So if you're not running the bottom, you're not going to do nothing.
I see. So basically, it's just really going to come down to really coming back up to the front. You know, right now, the final few laps here, man. Well, it looks like everybody now is going to get a double file, ready to go back. Green flag racing. Good luck down there, man. We're going to be coming to 4 to go.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Looks like I'm going to be on the outside, so I'm going to work cut out for me.
All righty. We'll let you get to it, buddy.
All right, thanks, man.
All right. Well, they're going to get that green flag coming to 4 to go. We are going to talk about it here right now. There is green, white, checkers. So if it comes down to it, they'll do a green, white, checkers, and you know, it's either going to finish under a checker. Well, actually, I believe they do. It'll finish under a checker. I don't know if it's unlimited. I can't remember. Golly, I do so many leagues. I can't remember from one league to another. All right, pace car is going to dive off. Jason Lance, we're going to get a close look right here on this restart. Jason on the loud pedal, and he is going to get a good jump on that number 8 of Daniel Smallwood as we hit that 4 to go. But that number 8, though, going to make a power move to the outside on those fresher tires. How in the world is he going to make it stick out there? Because it's got to be a loosey-goosey. And they are wrecking back there in the back, and the caution is going to come out again here tonight, folks. So taking a look at it here, looks like Robert Mattis is going to be involved in this. If I don't lose my voice first. So where did this start? That's going to be the big question. Where did it start? Well, we see the 68 and the 85 right up, or right there. Oh, the 68. It looks like just that back end snapped loose out of turn 2, and the 14 of Robert Mattis nowhere to go. Wrong place or wrong time, and that is going to spin both of them. Oh. All right, green and white checkered attempt here. Alrighty, folks, I am back here. I had to go check on how many attempts, and this is gonna be the first attempt of 3. They get 3 attempts at a green, white, checkered. So boy, I do not interview anybody under a GWC, so that is just something that I do not do. Concentration level is at its highest. You know, they are trying to figure out what they need to do compared to what has been done. About the easiest way I can explain it. So, we take a look here. Daniel Smallwood up front. Jason Lance to his outside. Justin Michael. Rob Haynes, Justin in third. Rob Haynes in fourth. And Jeff Gilmore is the top 5. Brandon Murray 6th. Jeremy Crandall 7th. Ronald Klein 8th. Trent Drum 9th. And Kyle Chadwick is going to round out that top 10 here. Coming to the first attempt at a green, white, checkered. Daniel Smallwood, though, has led 79 laps here tonight. He will definitely come away with the most laps led, regardless of what happens. I'm sure Daniel would, after leading the most laps, would like to get the win here. So, gonna get double file here, ready to go back. Green flag racing for the first attempt at a green, white, checkered. Jeff D. Merck won it on December the 14th. Randy Arms, December the 7th at Dega, and Daniel Smallwood, his last win was on November the 23rd at New Hampshire. So, here we go. Pace cars off and away. Smallwood to the inside of Lance. Daniel on the loud pedal. That outside line did not go. And Daniel Smallwood's going to get a good jump there over the 86 of Lance. And the caution is going to be out already. Brandon Murray. All right, well, let's go back and take a look. And you know, just interviewed him too. All right, so now Brandon Murray is going to be on that outside line behind the 199 of Haynes. Haynes behind the 86. We're going to see the 8 get a good jump. So what happened? Oh, right there. Oh, no. Brandon Murray, it looks like just car just snapped loose on him and right into the 76 of, I believe that is Ronald Klein. So heavy damage going to be coming again to the 76, and the 2 is going to have some significant damage as well. So we are going to stack them up, rack them up, go side by side, and do it again for the second time here. All right, Daniel Smallwood still up front. It looks like we have Justin Michael now in second, Lance third, Jeff Gilmore fourth, and Haynes in fifth. All right, it looks like Brandon Murray is going to be on pit road. As they come, I believe they might get the, no, they that might have been the 2 to go there. They should get the 1 to go. Next time by, we're going to step away, play a side-by-side commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll still be here. Alrighty, folks, I said don't go away because the second attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. They are double file. Daniel Smallwood, Justin Michael, Jason Lance, Jeff Gilmore, and Rob Haynes. It's going to round out that top 5. Wow, Trevor. Hey. Merry Christmas to everybody out there coming up this week. I believe it's Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. All right, a pace car is going to make its elusive dive down pit road. And a Daniel on the loud pedal. Here we go. The second attempt at a green-white checkered here tonight with the Loose Lug Nut Scoops Ice Cream Shop Xfinity Series, round 9 at Dover. Daniel Smallwood, all he has to do is get to the white line, and whatever happens behind him happens as he makes his way out of turn number 4 here and across the stripe. White flag in the air, 1 to go for Daniel Smallwood, and we have a battle back here for that 4th place. But it looks like Daniel Smallwood making his way into turns 3 and 4. Daniel Smallwood safely coming out of 4 is going to win it here tonight at Dover. Justin Michael in 2nd and Rob Screaming Haynes in the 3rd. Alrighty, folks, give me just a few minutes to get the top 3 down here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Howdy, folks. Back live here. I have caught up with our third place finisher here tonight, Rob Screamin' Haynes. And Rob, man, congratulations on a third place. We were joking with each other earlier before the race, and I think you're right. Man, how was it out there tonight, Dover? It looked like it was a handful, and that car really became a monster here at the Monster Mile after that first, green flag pit stops. Tires shot, fuel low. You guys were just hanging on by a thread. Talk about that run.
Yeah, that was my forearms are going to be really sore tomorrow, Josh. Tough new tire model, running that. Trying, the first couple of laps are just scary. The car just wants to jump out in the back end or push up into the wall. You got to give it a couple of laps to get it going. Man, my run was up and down, as you saw. Fell back early. I don't know. I really burned my right front tire off, Josh, and I'm going to have to adjust if I want to be competitive for the win. So hopefully next time here at Dover, I'll learn something. And yeah, I kept burning the right front off, but at the end there, getting by those guys, that was a thrill coming out of 4 there with 1 to go and getting by those guys for third place. Having fun, man. Thanks, Lou, so much, and Over the Top, and you guys at MaxSpeedTV, appreciate what you're doing. You know that, Josh.
Oh, yeah. Well, Rob, we've known each other for quite a while, man. So, but hey, got a Christmas race next week. Of course, you guys are racing tomorrow night, too. So, got still a couple of races ahead. What are you looking forward to, knowing that it's next week's Christmas?
I'm looking forward to Christmas, man. My girls are coming home from school, and we'll get to all hang out and have a big turkey, as we all do, I guess, sometimes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and getting back to racing in January. Daytona on the schedule. I'm at some point, I think, is probably coming up, and I enjoy racing there. And yeah.
All righty, Rob. Well, we're not going to keep you much longer here, man. Congratulations, third place. I know you already did some shout-outs and some thanks, but any more?
No, just the fans who are watching and sticking with us. It's great having you. It's nice to go back and watch the show and see that other people are interacting and having fun with it. And that's what it's all about. And Merry Christmas, Josh, and congrats out to Daniel and Justin. Great run on their part.
Yes, it is. All right, Rob. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you, too, man. I will personally see you in 2020.
Roger that, man.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here this evening. Justin Michael in the 87. Justin, man, what a run out there. And looks like that 87 machine here tonight didn't get a scratch on it.
No, we hit the wall there off too. Got a little damage on the right front. That's why he started pulling away from me. We were staying with him up until that point. Then I had to start driving a little harder, so I burnt the tires up, and that hurt even worse. So nothing we can really do about it. He was fast. It's hard to pass here, so that caution kind of messed us up.
Do you think y'all had the long green flag run there at the very beginning of the race, almost 60 plus laps here. Actually, it was 60 plus for some of you guys down there. Do you thought that it would have went green flag all the way after that run? Because y'all could have definitely for sure made it to the end. Tires would have been shot, but what were your thoughts?
I was very optimistic. If that would have went green the rest of the way, I think we would have been able to win. We came out of the pits. We went into the pits running on his bumper, and then we came out about 2 seconds ahead. And I don't know, within 10 laps, right before that caution came out, we were about 3.5 seconds ahead of him. So I think we were just continued to pull away. But it is what it is. We'll take second and go on.
Yep. Second place, man. Awesome racing, nonetheless. There were the cautions there at the end. Couple of green, white checkers, but hey, that's what makes a racing great for sure. But Hey, nevertheless, man, second place. Thought shout out you want to give before you go celebrate and enjoy the Merry Christmas, Happy New Year coming up?
Yeah, it's everybody out there. Hopefully, everybody out there has a good Christmas, and appreciate you guys putting on a good show out there, and John for putting on a good league, and my friend Darren out there. He doesn't know it yet, but if I pull off a championship, he said I'm gonna make him buy me a steak dinner one night. So I know he's watching. So hi, Darren. Thanks. I appreciate you guys.
All right, Justin. Well, congratulations, bud. And I personally will see you guys back here at Loose in 2020.
Sounds good, man.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, buddy.
You too.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, but he really, I would say, had to fight for it as well. The number 8 of Daniel Smallwood. Daniel, man, talk about the run out there here tonight. Couple of green-white checkers. The long green flag run there at the beginning. Made some pit stops. The battle there with Justin Michael. Getting around live traffic. I want to hear it from you.
Oh yeah, we had a great run with Justin all night. He made me use my stuff up more than I wanted to, but I know I couldn't let him go. But he just keeps stalking me and stalking me and stalking me. I had to push myself more than I wanted to, and at the end of the run, end of the first run, I could really start feeling it. But with me having the track position, I was ahead of him. He couldn't really get past me. I had to always do something to keep him from getting by me, though I was getting super tight, and he'd get the run. But when he would get the run, I'd be getting tight, and he'd have to check up, or he's going to rear end me. And great respect to him. He's a great dude. He deserved to win tonight, honestly. We got lucky with that first caution. I fell 3 seconds off. He had the better pit stop and everything. I didn't practice pit road entry. I didn't think we'd have one, honestly. I forgot all about it. But in practice, to practice it. And I really don't like this pit road. It's too slow going. I feel like I've got one race I've done. I got caught speeding like 4 times here, so I'm
Wow.
caught speeding tonight. Yeah. But after that, we ran away from him. He said he hit the wall. And I thought I had better tire wear, but after he hit the wall, he had to push it more than he did before to keep up with me. So I ended up having better tire wear than he did. But after we got that caution out, not the last caution, but the caution for wherever we took tires and everything. I was really upset because I thought, here we go, I'm gonna lose another one. But we took 2, and when they all took 4, I was like, well, here we go, I'm gonna lose another one. But somehow we warmed up the tires enough, and I didn't think 2 tires would work after they took 4, but I know he got loose in that last run we had. He got really loose, and I was able to, with my 2 tires and warming them up and everything, I didn't get loose on the start, so I was able to pull away. And then all in all, I had fun racing. I didn't think I was going to win today. I told my dad before the race started, and I was like, Dad, I'm just going to go in here and get top 5, top 10 call tonight. I know he's probably happy. I know I'm happy.
Yep.
Having a great day.
Well, what an awesome Christmas present, because Christmas coming up next week, man. You're going to get the win here tonight. Definitely going to help you, in the point standings. You came in to tonight back in 6th. 1 point behind Jason Lance, but Jason Lance, good run for him as well. But you're going to lead the most laps here tonight. But yeah, talk about that 87 real quick, because he was just like a tiger. He would just not go away.
Oh yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I would try to push up out of turn 2, make him get the wall. I guess one time I didn't. He actually did it. I didn't even know he did it. That's when I started pulling away from him. But I mean, I couldn't shake him, do nothing. Anything I would do, he did it. He did it better than me. He deserved to win, honestly. If he'd been first and I'd been second, that first run, he would have been gone. I mean, like, we pulled away from the field, but he would have been gone from me. And I was surprised how far we pulled away from the field. I think he was pushing me, which made me push, which made him push even harder. I think we just got pushing hard and making each other run faster than we wanted to. And it just made us pull away from the field more than we really needed to.
Well, over. The Monster Mile. Not only was the track a monster here tonight, but the Xfinity cars with that new tire model, it really became a monster.
Oh yeah, I mean, I tell you what, Monster Mile, he's got me a couple times before. He didn't get me tonight though. I'm glad he didn't. Just great racing. I enjoyed it. I don't like Dover that much, but when we start running like this, I'll start liking it a little bit more.
All right, Daniel. Well, you're going to lead the most laps here. Come away in victory lane. So congratulations on that. But thoughts, shout-outs you want to get before you go celebrate this victory?
I got to give a shout out to all my fans, everybody over the top, my mom and dad. I want to give a shout out to my new sponsor, Brucey Racewear. They came on a few weeks ago, actually. We haven't got them on the car yet. We got to get the paint scheme painted. But we're sponsored by them now, and trying to put them in victory lane as much as possible, get them on the broadcast. Thank you. I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. I guess I'm on Santa's nice list this year. Got to win.
All right, Daniel. Well, I personally won't see you guys again until 2020, but still more action to happen here on MaxSpeedTV. Y'all got a race tomorrow night and one next week, which is the Christmas race. So, get ready for that. But hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and congratulations on the victory.
Oh yeah, thank you. I love watching your broadcast. Love watching you commentate. You're one of the best in the business, in my opinion. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Daniel. I really do, man. Go celebrate, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
All righty, folks. Well, that is going to do it here for the interviews here. We're going to get them down here on the bottom on the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff that they have to do here, of course. Daniel Smallwood is going to grab away the win here tonight. Congratulations to Daniel. Justin Michael going to finish in second, but boy, him and Daniel, they just made each other's night terrible for, I would say terrible wrecking-wise, but boy, they put the pressure on one another for sure. And Rob Haynes finishing in third after me not interviewing him here tonight. He's going to finish third here. Congratulations. Jeff, hard-fought battle as well. He is going to finish in fourth. Jason Lance in fifth. Trent Drum in that number 12 in sixth. Judd Danielson coming back, finishing seventh. Jeremy Crandall eighth. Ronald Klein ninth, grabbing a top 10. And Brandon Murray going to grab a top 10 in 10th place here. Ray Richard in 11th. Kyle Chadwick 12th. Brandon Thornhill 13th. John in the 934 14th, Robert Madison 15th, Andrew Fessenden 16th, Lee Ryerson Jr. 17th, Topper Dugas having an awesome run, working his way up through the field. And unfortunately, in an incident there, he is going to finish at 18th here tonight. Trevor Pertelli not racing, but in chat here tonight, as well as Mark Jackson not racing here tonight as well. But again, congratulations goes to Daniel Smallwood here this evening for the Loose Lug Nut Scoops Ice Cream Shop Xfinity Series, round 9 at Dover. Hope everybody out there has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will see you in 2020. Until then, thank you for tuning in. Have a safe and Happy New Year, folks. Wow.